Shalom, shalom, shalom. Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying. I'd like to start off by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Macha Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles, and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect. So let's get straight into it. Lord willing, this will be edifying. Psalms 119 and 66. Teach me good judgment and knowledge, for I have believed thy commandments. Before I was afflicted, I went astray, but now have I kept thy word. Jump to verse 71. It is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I might learn thy statutes. Okay. Verse 72. The law of thy mouth is better unto me than thousands of gold and silver. So after being afflicted of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, and in other words, for afflicted is humbled. After being humbled by the judgment that Yahweh Shem Yahshai brings upon us, we're set back on the right track. Okay, as it says, happy is the man whom the Lord corrected. Yeah, it says here in Job 5:17, behold, happy is the man whom the Most High corrected. Therefore despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. For he make it sore and bite it up. He wound it, and his hand make it whole. Okay? So yes, the Lord will punish you for your iniquity. And again, you have to remember that the Lord punishes us less than we deserve. Okay? And again, when you're being chastised, it's not for destruction, as it says in 2 Maccabees. It's not for destruction, but for admonishment, for a correction, so that we can turn back unto him. Okay? So that we can acknowledge our faults and return unto him. And again, just as I read in Psalms 119, I said, it was good for me to be afflicted of the Lord so that I may learn his commandments. Okay, so once you get judged, once you get afflicted, once you get humble, you realize that your ways, you went the wrong way. And now now that you're in your right mind, you understand that there's nothing better than to serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. Okay, and it doesn't have to be you being judged, but just seeing the judgments itself, seeing other people get judged, it might sober you up. Okay, in the sense that would ignite the fear of the Lord in you, knowing that, oh shit, okay, I seen that person get judged for that action. I do not want to be the next one. Okay, so now you move accordingly. Okay, it says, Proverbs 15 and 33. The fear of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai is the instructions of wisdom, and before honor is humility. Okay, before honor is humility. So we'll put Yahweh Shem Yahshai in our mind coming to this precept, because Yahweh Shai had to be humiliated before he obtained the glory in the heavens. He had to pass through that fire. Okay, Yahushua had to be humbled, had to be humiliated, not only for his sins, but also for our sins. Okay, so let's bring it up. Okay, it says here in Hebrews 12. It says here, Hebrews 12 and verse 2, looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High. So he endured the cross. Okay, so he humbled himself to the death of the cross. There's another precept that says that he humbled himself to the death of the cross. Okay, it says he despising the shame. That's that humility, despising the shame. He was mocked, he was spit at. Okay, he was given gall to drink. Go into that word gall, it was literally piss. This. You don't know if you go into that word gall, it was it says urine. So he had to go through these things, man. That's one of the not only knowing that he was going to die, but also that humiliation that he had to go through. Okay, that he was being in the flesh. No one wants to be humiliated. Okay, and Yahweh Shai was just like a spectacle. You see, and that's why it says we are made a spectacle unto the world. okay, even unto the angels, okay, because now we have to promote our faith in the sight of these nations and in the sight of Israel. Okay, when we go out in the highways and byways, okay, we look strange to the people in the world because of the garments that we wear, because of the message that we've pushed forth. Okay, we're to them, and again to them, it's foolishness. So as it says, we were made fools for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's sake. So to the world, we look like clowns. But hey, the foolishness of preaching will save those that believe. Okay, you see. That's how the Lord intended to to bring forth His message. Okay, through the men that He sent out to preach this message. If it wasn't for the men, starting with the elder apostles, okay, his and their teachers that went out in the highways and byways, that made themselves look like fools. Okay, putting on the suffering of Yahushai. Okay, bearing their cross and being being in the forefront of pushing forth the gospel. Okay, we wouldn't the people today that are in this ministry, they wouldn't have been awakened. Okay, because again, it's through the fact that we go out in the highways and byways that people awake. Okay, yes, the sit down lessons are important. Okay, but it's really the camps when you actually go out in the highways and byways and push forth that word. It says wisdom cry out in the market. Okay, in the chief place, okay, of commerce. Okay, so when we're out there in the highways and byways, that's really how people come and come to hear the word. Okay, you don't know. It says preach, prophesy unto the wind. You don't know who's hearing. You don't know who's watching. Okay, and by your works, a lot of people may be converted. Look at how this ministry has grown over the decades. Okay, so again, that all started with humiliation. The starting with Yahushai, okay, humiliating himself and going through that process to obtain salvation for Israel, starting with the elect. Okay, and then now the prophets that the Lord has set up are humiliating themselves in the sight of the world. Okay, to call those that believe to back to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, so again, he says, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is sat down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High. For consider him that endured such contradictions of sinners against himself, lest ye be wearied and faint in your mind. Okay, because again, the importance is to finish the race. Okay, it's not starting is good. Okay, many are called, but few are chosen. You have to remember that he that endureth until the end. Endure meaning having patience, meaning suffering through those obstacles, suffering through that humiliation process. Okay, losing friends, family, loved ones. Okay, losing jobs, losing whatever situation that you're in. Okay, you could be in a good situation, but now you're being afflicted. You're being afflicted either in the flesh or in the mind or by these other forces. Because now we're in a spiritual battle. Okay, we're in a spiritual warfield. Okay, so we have to count the cost and understand all these things. It's not going to be an easy walk. That's why it's called the straight path. Okay, the path of difficulties. Okay, and then you also have to humble yourself in the fact that you're walking in that path. Okay, but again, we have to have our eyes single and focus on the kingdom, focused on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, knowing that if we endure, if we cross the finish line, we will obtain a crown of life, that no one will be able to take it out of our head once we received it. Okay, so again, it is good to be humiliated. It is good to be afflicted so that we can obtain a reward. Okay, just as Yahushai was afflicted, the servant is not greater than his Lord. Okay, and just as Yahushua had to drink the cup, we will also have to drink that cup as well. So, count the cost, know that affliction and pain and sorrow and straightness is meant for this walk. But once you overcome, glory evermore. Okay, evermore is waiting for those that endure until the end. All right. So blessed are those that endure the chastisement of the Lord. All right, so keep fighting, keep pushing. Until next lesson, Lord willing, this was edifying. To give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Racha Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings until the next lesson. Lord willing, this was edifying. Peace, love, and blessings unto the hopeful elect. Shalom.